Better if it's stupid work. Never work. You'll be good. Good job. Green? Oh, I'm the I know where I can get one. I don't know about a glove. Let me see if I'll find my thing. All right, Mike. You have a busy day? Met your boy. I was over getting their lineup. Oh, Suarez pitching. The guy's like, "How did you know that?" He was talking my living room. And then the kid turned around and goes, "I was what?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm host family to down." Yeah. I said they were wondering if you were pitching right when you texted.
Yep. He came over and we followed up a little bit. It is. They got all black uniforms. They got black pants. Oh, JR. Oh, there he is. Is that him right here? 29. He should be.
It is JR.
Oh, it's
not Junior, it's JR.
It's JR, yeah. Just call him.
I was gonna get us 2 gloves and ball, but they're like pretty close. They look like they mean business in there, and I didn't want to try to get it.
basically a restaurant and a food truck. These people aren't going to my restaurants no more. People are taking the food to them. And they instantly showed me a vision of church. And since people aren't going to my church no more, we got basically a mobile ministry. We got a trailer that we pull up, and within 35, 40 minutes, we're fully ready to have church for 100 people. Chairs, speaker system, everything. And we just pull up in a street corner and have church. And sometimes we preach to ourselves with a bunch of empty chairs. Sometimes we preach to 25, 30. It just depends. Whoever God lays out there, that's what we preach to. So
that's awesome. And where are you based out of?
Hushpuppies.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. We're truly local. So, but we do a lot of nursing home ministries here. So during COVID, that kind of opened up.
Yeah, I used to do that. Frankly, I used to close down until it hit. Said, you can't do it anymore.
They just started. They opened up again. Well, we've been at Quail Haven now for about 3 years.
Okay.
And they just said, look, just keep coming. Presence. So we go up there every Friday and Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
It's that's a blessing.
Are you Are you featured here tonight, or?
Yeah, we're actually one of the sponsors tonight.
Nice.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a host family, so last year I hosted 2 guys, and it was so much fun. My 2 were too old; they didn't come back, so I got 2 new guys. And this year they said, "Hey, we want you to be the voice."
That's awesome.
And I'm like, I'll try. So
my kid was with the Edenton Steamers down in Edenton, North Carolina, a few years ago. So the host family thing, that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. My son steps up and does that.
I met one of my dads so far.
K-E-G-L-E-Y. It's 910-635-2145. Yep. Yeah, that's my cell phone. Yep, absolutely.
Some point today, probably after the game, I'll text you my information.
Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, absolutely. Nice to meet you too.
Oh, that's all. You're only right there? I may chase you down with the microphone before this is over. my niggly and a Ranahan. There. I got you. I got you. Got you. And I got you. And your name is? Michelle. Dad tuning in today?
Yeah, he's probably tuning in. He's playing today.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's got 2 games today.
Two?
They're coming down next weekend now.
All right, cool. Hey, good afternoon, Bogeys fans. Here we are live at Bogeys Ballpark, and today the High Point Hushpuppies are in town. Hushpuppies come into today's game with a record of 5 wins, 9 losses. They are 4 games back in the Central Division of the Sanford Spinners in 4th place. Today they face the Sandhills Bogeys, who are in 2nd place in the Central Division. Bogeys have a record of 8-6. They are 1 game back of the Sanford Spinners, who lead the Central Division. Starting lineup for High Point, leading off, number 28, playing center field, Patrick Usher. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 12, Carter Bass. Batting third, number 32, Davis Gore, playing left field today. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, number 42, first baseman, Eli Willen. Batting fifth, number 20, catcher, Nathan Kidder. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 13, J.R. Lingerfelt. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 19, Christian Walker. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 22, Drake Carrick. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 29, Logan Sawyer. And getting the start for the Hushpuppies, number 38, Evan Suarez. Happy Father's Day to all those listening, and for the Bogeys, here's the starting lineup for the Bogeys. Leading off, center fielder, number 3, Nick DiCarlo. Batting second, playing third base, number 27, Chance Purvis. Batting third, playing first base this afternoon, number 22, Colby Thorndike. Batting fourth, left fielder, number 24, Hunter Thaxton. Batting fifth, right fielder, number 5, Jackson Kroom. Batting sixth and catching, number 13, Cal Henderson. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, number 11, Finley Spicer. Batting eighth, designated hitter, number 30, Jordan Smith. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 6, Brenton Baker. Pitching the start for the Bogeys this afternoon, number 35, Sam Perguson. Sam is our San Diego State player from Truckee, California, and he's pitched a few times this year, and he gets the start for the Bogeys this afternoon. Happy Father's Day. Several of the Bogeys fathers participated in the first pitch. A bunch of them threw out first pitches today to their sons, and that was kind of cool. Hopefully you saw that on the feed. You can go back and look at it. But hopefully everything works for us today. You guys deserve to hear this game, especially you parents that are far away that want to see your sons play for the Bogeys, and hopefully we bring that to you. And for the Hushpuppies as well, but hopefully we can bring that to you without any problems today. I know we've had our share of problems and beyond our share of problems, but hopefully today everything's working, and it's an honor to bring you this ball game live, almost live. It is slightly delayed, but you wouldn't know that unless I told you that. So I'm with one of the sponsors today. Someone from Leith. What's your Leith? Is it Leith Dodge?
Leith Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Aberdeen.
Leith Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Aberdeen, and you are?
I'm John Megas.
John, and I came over and caught you with your mouth full of delicious barbecue. So sorry about that, but thank you for your sponsorship of the Bogeys.
Well, I'm happy to do it. I've kind of been around baseball my whole life, and having this team coming up here and having their inaugural year last year and winning the championship was really a godsend and another little shot in the arm for this beautiful community we got here. So
absolutely, and you're a second-year sponsor now. You stayed with the Bogeys, and we appreciate that very much.
Yep, happy to do it, brother. Happy to do it. Play ball.
And if only I would have waited 10 minutes to come over, and you wouldn't have been wrestling with your barbecue. But thanks for being a good sport.
Yep, sure thing. Happy Father's Day, all.
Thank you. That's awesome.
All right, I got you.
You ready now? You ready now? I'll come over. So how was that barbecue? I should ask. Was it pretty good?
Very good. Very, very good. Good slaw. Barbecue sauce on it. You know that.
Beautiful day here at Bogey Ballpark.
So, as many of you may know, here's a player from our last year's championship team.
James Rice. Mr. Joseph Rice, if you're listening, the Bogeyman is making fun of your sons. He's interviewing James and calling him Paul. Joseph, if you are listening, I don't know how you're listening. I'm told you had 2 ball games today. James told me you had 2 games today. I hope they went well.
Good, man. So, as you all may know, baseball is for everybody.
James Rice is one of our coaches this year. He was second baseman last year for the Bogeys. His brother Paul is quite the utility player for the Bogeys this year.
Now this is your next chapter, and a lot of people know that when you become a coach and everything, like Coach Tom Schaefer right there, you get to stay in baseball forever, man, right? So that's a good thing, right? So are you looking forward to working with the kids and keeping that going your whole career? Is that your plan?
Yeah, right now that's my plan. Like being around the game and feel like I have a lot to offer, a lot of knowledge I can pass on.
Well, I'm going to say one thing. I love this kid. I love his brother. This is James. Paul is the new one this year. I love his family. Can I give it up one more time for this guy and what he gives to us? Right there, right here. My man, let's go.
James Rice, one of the champs from last year, coaching this year. His brother's also playing on the Bogeys this year. Paul Rice has played a little bit of everything for the Bogeys. They move him all over the place. Umpires are here at the field, getting ready for the start of today's ball game. Introduction of the starting lineups, which you already have. It's national anthem, and it'll be time to play ball. James Rice. Mr. Joseph Rice, if you're listening, the Bogeyman is making fun of your sons. He's interviewing James and calling him Paul. Joseph, if you are listening, I don't know how you're listening. I told you had 2 ball games today. James told me you had 2 games today. Hope they went well. James Rice is one of the coaches this year. He was second baseman last year for the Bogeys. His brother Paul is quite the utility player for the Bogeys this year. Coaches going over ground rules with the umpires, exchanging lineups, getting ready to roll here. Bogey Ballpark on campus of Sandhills Community College. Sandhills Bogeys host the High Point Hushpuppies. In a divisional matchup, both teams from the Central Division, currently led by the Sanford Spinners. Bogeys are in second place, 1 game back. High Point is in 4th place, 4 games back. So still a very tight race here early on. Okay, managers and umpires shake hands. Managers retreat to their respective dugouts.
Now Here we go with the starting lineups and national anthem.
Number 28, Patrick Upner. Shortstop, number 12, Carter Bass. Left fielder, number 32, David Gore. First baseman, number 42, Eli.
Once again, Hushpuppies come in with a record of 5-9,
Hitter,
4 games back of the Spinners.
13, J.R. Lingerfeld. Third baseman, number 19, Christian Walker. Right fielder, number 22, Drake.
Interesting conversation I was part of today. Starting pitcher today for High Point is Evan Suarez. Evan played collegiately at Lewisburg College. He's heading on to UNC Chapel Hill to focus on academics. Good for him. But his collegiate teammates, 2 of his collegiate teammates are the boys that I host family house, and a third member of Lewisburg College, Nick DiCarlo, was over this earlier today, and they were all talking, what if Suarez pitches? And he is the starting pitcher for High Point. So he'll be facing 3 of his Lewisburg College teammates in the bogey lineup. Nick DiCarlo being introduced. He's one of those Lewisburg teammates. Chance Purvis also played at Lewisburg College, so he'll be facing a whole bunch of people he knows and a bunch of people that know him. Colby Thorndike playing first base today. Hunter Thaxton, left fielder, cleanup hitter for the Bogeys. Jackson Kroom, Lewisburg College. Catching like Cal Henderson. Cal Henderson's one of the Lewisburg College teammates that will be facing their teammate. Bogeyman having a little too much fun with the starting lineup. Jordan, Montgomery Central product, DH in the night. Brendan Baker batting ninth, playing second base for the Bogeys. Sam I Am Ferguson starts for the Bogeys. And the Bogeys take the field.
Tonight we welcome Andrew Keatley from Growing for God Ministries.
Please. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this opportunity to come out today, and we thank you for this beautiful weather, Lord. We thank you for the fellowship. We thank you for everything that you provide as a father. Lord, we pray today for the fathers that are here and the fathers that can't be here tonight. Lord, just bless them. Lord, we pray over the Hushpuppies and the Bogeys, and I give them safety and protect them, Lord, as they play this game today. Lord, we even pray for the men in blue. Give them sight and give them confidence as they make the calls tonight. Lord, we just ask, if it's your will and it's your way, give the Bogeys a win tonight. And we pray with all of this in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. I love how he said, we'll even pray for the men in blue.
For our national anthem tonight, Dr. Eric Carter. Dr. Carter is the father of one manager at Whispering Pines Construction Shop.
Here we go with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Very nice national anthem that started this afternoon. Hosting the High Point Hushpuppies. I just saw somebody carrying French fries. That's not a good sign. So when I sound like I'm talking with my mouth full, it's because I went and got me some of those French fries. Sam Ferguson on the hill to start for the Bogeys. Around the infield, Colby Thorndike playing first. Bretton Baker at second base. Finley Spicer at short. Chance Purvis at third base. Ferguson on the mound, throwing to Cal Henderson behind the plate. Jonathan Foster wandering around the field for no apparent reason. The left fielder is Hunter Thaxton, center field Nick DiCarlo, and right field Jackson Kroom. There's your defense for the Bogeys. Ferguson, a tall right-hander, all the way from Truckee, California, plays collegiately at San Diego State University, the Aztecs. And throwing to Cal Henderson, and Cal's Lewisburg College product from Chantilly, Virginia. He's one of those teammates that was talking about Suarez. What if Suarez pitches? They know him very well, teammates at Lewisburg College, and there's a bunch of Lewisburg College players on the Bogeys, so this would be interesting for all those guys from Lewisburg College today. Henderson throws down a shot down to second base. What a throw. Here we go. Leading off for High Point, center fielder, number 28, Patrick Usher. Be the first to face Ferguson. Here we go, the top of the first. Hushpuppies in black. Bogeys wearing their military appreciation camos today. Here's the first pitch of the ball game to Usher. Swung on and missed, strike one. Up high, 1-1. One ball, one strike to Usher, leading off the ball game. Bogeyman joins me. I missed that pitch. Look on the scoreboard. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah. Fly ball into left field. Hunter Thaxton camps under it, makes the catch. One down here in the top of the first. Carter Bass coming to bat, the shortstop for the Hushpuppies. Batting with one down, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Bass. Down low, ball one.
Up high, ball 2. So the Lewisburg College boys are all sitting around my living room saying, what do you think the odds of Suarez pitching? And they're like, no way, he's not going to pitch against us. And there's no way, no way. And right as they were talking about it, he texted Jackson and said, I'm starting tonight. And then like Cal's like, man, if he strikes me out, I will never hear the end of it. And I said, you mean if the Bogeys win 15-0, but you strike out, he'll talk trash? And he's like, absolutely. And then I talked to Suarez, and he's like, I wouldn't do that. Bounces in there, 3 balls, 1 strike to count on Carter Bass, batting here. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the first. So I can't wait till the Lewisburg boys come up and play.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ground ball to third. Chance Purvis up with it. Long throw across, and it's in time. 2 down.
Take a chance. 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 Let's go, Ferguson! Good boy!
Davis Gore now the batter. Left fielder. Batting third. 2 out. Nobody on. Here in the top of the first for the Hushpuppies.
Go, Sam.
Sam Ferguson on the hill. And that was Take a Chance on Me by Bogeyman Barry. All rights reserved. Oh, hits him, and that'll be a runner on first. Brings Eli Willen to the plate, first baseman for the Hushpuppies. Runner at first, 2 down. Sam Ferguson on the hill. Eli Willen, the batter. Davis Gore leads off at first. Down low, ball 1. Boy, there's some pop when Cal throws that ball back in there. His throw down a second in warm-ups was a shot. Yeah. He's a neat kid, too. So, Henderson's, if you're listening, ground ball through on the first base side. Runner going for 3. Jackson Kroom up throwing, but they'll throw it into the cutoff. First and third, 2 down. As I was saying, Henderson's, if you're listening, Cal lives with me, and so far so good. Still early on in the season, but so far so good. My funniest story so far was on the first night they were here. I walked into the house, and there's these 2 strangers in my house with frozen chicken breasts and a frying pan. And they looked at me very puzzled and said, do you have any suggestions? And I said, yeah, I suggest you put the chicken in the fridge, let it thaw for tomorrow, and we go to a steakhouse. And they're like, what a great idea. So that was our first night together. I knew it was going to be a fun summer. I knew it was going to be a fun summer when that happened. And, of course, Nick DiCarlo was with us, too. Runner on first, Bluffs, first and third, 2 down. Bluffs a steal. Trying to get an errant throw to allow that runner to score, but just the bluff. Nobody hurt. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. First and third for the Hushpuppies. Top of the first. Sam Ferguson delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes now on Nathan Kidder, the catcher for the Hushpuppies at the plate. First and third, 2 outs. Top of the first, Sam Ferguson on the mound. Runner goes, up throwing. Oh, they're in a rundown, and he is out at home plate. Henderson threw down to second. The throw was cut off. Runner tried to score from third. Nice throw back home, and the tag put on by Cal Henderson. Retires the side. So no runs for the Hushpuppies in the top of the first. They left a runner on. Some great balls of fire. Comes over the PA, and it'll be the Bogeys coming to bat. Evan Suarez taking the mound for High Point. Plays at Lewisburg College. He'll be facing a whole bunch of his Lewisburg College teammates. Starting with Nick DiCarlo leading off the games. It's hurricane season, baby. Nick DiCarlo, one of Suarez Lewisburg teammates, is set to lead it off. Suarez, a tall left-hander. Nick DiCarlo, center fielder for the Bogeys, to lead things off here in the bottom of the first. No score for High Point in the top of the first. Evan Suarez gets the start for the Hushpuppies, and he'll face college teammate Nick DiCarlo to start the ball game. No score after 1/2 inning. Bogeys coming to bat here in the bottom of the first. Bogey Ballpark, Sandhills Community College. Big showdown in the Central Division of the Old North State League. Nick DiCarlo, center fielder for the Bogeys leadoff hitter. He's from Pinecrest High School, Lewisburg College, facing his college teammate, Evan Suarez. Suarez pitching from the stretch. Squares the bunt, takes strike one. Fly ball into left field. It's a long way to run for the left fielder. It drops. It is a foul ball called by the umpire. DiCarlo cruises into second. Tom Schaefer arguing the call. DiCarlo lost his helmet rounding first, has to collect his helmet. And he retreats, comes back to the plate. He's 0-2 count. DiCarlo, 2 strikes to count. Controversial foul ball there. Schaefer argued, but here he is 0-2. Outside, ball one. One ball, 2 strikes on DiCarlo, leading off the bottom of the first here for the Bogeys. Fly ball into shallow left field. Left fielder comes on, makes the catch. 1 down. Chance Purvis now comes to the plate. Chance also plays at Lewisburg College, so Suarez will be facing 4 of his teammates in the Bogeys lineup today. Chance Purvis at the plate, 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the first for the Bogeys. Suarez delivers. Ball 1 to Purvis. Hunter Thaxton at the plate, 1 out, 2 runners on, first and second for the Bogeys. Up high, ball 1, 1-1. Evan Suarez on the mound for the Hushpuppies. Pitching to Hunter Thaxton. Hard hit ball into right field. It's down. Base hit. Purvis being waved around third. Here he comes. He is safe at home. First run of the game. Driven in by Hunter Thaxton, who ends up at second base on the throw. Thorndike advances to third. Single and RBI for Hunter Thaxton. Goes to second on the throw to the plate. Runners now at second and third with one out. Jackson Kroom comes to the plate, right fielder for the Bogeys. Jackson's the one that got the text from Suarez right as they were discussing whether or not he would pitch. And as we were talking about it, Jackson got a text, "I'm starting." Down low, ball one. Jackson Kroom at the plate, running second and third, one out, bottom of the first. Up high, ball one to Cal Henderson, catcher for the Bogeys. Finley Spicer on deck. First and third, one out, bottom of the first, 2 runs already in for the Bogeys. Here's the pitch to Cal Henderson. Throw over to first. Baseman knocks it down, but cannot come up with it. Kroom goes all the way to third. Cal Henderson with an infield single. Another run in for the Bogeys. 3-0 Bogeys. Finley Spicer comes to the plate. Shortstop for the Bogeys. Montgomery Central, Jordan Smith on deck. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Bogeys have 3 runs in the inning. Here's the pitch to Spicer. Popped up behind second base. Second baseman retreats, makes the catch. 2 down. Jackson Kroom at third. Cal Henderson at first. Jordan Smith comes to the plate with 2 outs now. Here's the pitch to Smith. Down low, ball one. Throw over to first. Henderson's back in time. Henderson would be the first to tell you he is not a threat to steal. However, first and third, Bogeys might try what the Hushpuppies did, is get him caught in a rundown and allow Kroom to score. Pitch to Smith, bounces in there. Henderson goes down to second. Second and third now, 2 outs for pitching to Smith.
Good wood now.
Jordan Smith from Pekin, North Carolina. His parents are both here. I'll try to get a shout to them. Ferrum College. 2 balls, no strikes on Smith. Runners at second and third now with two outs here in the bottom of the first. He takes a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 to Jordan Smith. Popped up behind first base. First baseman makes the catch. That'll retire the side, but the Bogeys get 3 runs in the bottom of the first. And after 1 inning complete, Bogeys lead by a score of 3-0. Tom Schaefer points out to Coach James Rice just where that ball landed that he thought should have been a fair ball, but Bogeys did all right in the first, played in 3 runs. Ferguson making a few adjustments to the mound. Thomas Otto was out to warm up the pitcher as Cal Henderson catching today was on the base paths when the inning ended. So he'll take a while to get prepared, and Thomas Otto comes out to warm up the pitcher. Sam Ferguson, Truckee, California, San Diego State player. Came a long way to play for the Bogeys on the mound today. Cal Henderson all set. Three nothing Bogeys after one. Top of the second. Hushpuppies coming to bat. Pretty decent crowd here on a Sunday afternoon. Southern Pines Brewing Company tent out in the left field hill, Bogey Hill, I heard Bogeyman call it. Here's Sam Ferguson to face the Hushpuppies in the top of the second. Bogeys lead by a score of 3-0. Here's the pitch. Strike one. One ball, one strike. I believe it's J.R. Lingerfelt. I haven't seen his number yet to be sure. Swing and a miss. It's not Lingerfelt. It's Nathan Kidder, catcher. Catcher for the Hushpuppies, Nathan Kidder, leading off the second inning. Lingerfelt is on deck. Ground ball to short. Spicer up with it. It's going to be close. Got him at first base. Slow roller to short. Nice play by Spicer. Close play at first. J.R. Lingerfelt now is up the bat, designated hitter for the Hushpuppies this afternoon. I see the caddy crew working on our camera. I hope that doesn't mean we're out. Ferguson delivers up high, ball one. J.R. Lingerfelt, designated hitter for the Hushpuppies, up. One out, nobody on in the top of the second for the Hushpuppies. Called strike, one ball, one strike.
Oh, the dots are there. To tell you what the dots are. Okay, that's what I can't read.
Ferguson delivers. Bounces in there, 2 balls and 1 strike. J.R. Lingerfelt batting with 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the second. Takes a strike. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Lingerfelt. Low, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count on Lingerfelt, 1 out, nobody on. Up high, ball 4. J.R. Lingerfelt, 1 out, base runner at first. Christian Walker coming to the plate. Christian's the third baseman for the Hushpuppies.
I got one. I looked and said on my way down here. Yeah, and then I put over here.
Here's the pitch to Walker. Runner at first, one down. Fly ball into right center field. Long run. Jackson Kroom makes the catch. Ball's returned. Runner retreats to first base. 2 down. Drake Carrick coming to the plate. Right fielder for High Point. 2 outs. Runner at first. Nice catch by Kroom. He had a long way to run. Made it look generally pretty easy, but that was a long run for that ball. Drake Carrick at the plate. Fouled out of play. One strike to count on Drake Carrick. Takes strike 2. Oh, 2 the count on Carrick. Strike 3 called. That'll do it for High Point. In the top of the second, after 1.5, Bogeys lead by a score of 3-0. Bogeys coming to bat in the bottom of the second. Nice pitch by Ferguson there. Carrick took a look at strike 3 and sat down. Evan Suarez on the hill for the Hushpuppies. Three nothing Bogeys, middle of the second. Happy Father's Day again to all those tuning in. Brenton Baker set to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning for the Bogeys. Bogeys played 3 runs in the bottom of the first. They lead 3-0, coming to bat here in the second. Warm-up tosses are completed, and Brenton Baker coming to the plate for the Bogeys.
Sam? And that's our pitcher's name, Sam. So can I get a go, Bogeys? Go, Bogeys. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming out.
Brenton Baker, second baseman today for the Bogeys, batting 9th in the lineup, leading off here in the bottom of the second inning. Brenton Baker to face Evan Suarez, leading off the second for the Bogeys. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes on Brenton Baker, leading off the Bogeys second. Down low, 2-0. Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Baker. Nick DiCarlo on deck for the Bogeys. Pitch to Baker. Big swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 on Brenton Baker, leading off the second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, stays alive. Evan Suarez on the mound for the Hushpuppies. Brenton Baker leading off the bottom of the second for the Bogeys. Ball 3, 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count on Baker leading off the Bogeys second. Ground ball in the infield. Second baseman up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 down. Nick DiCarlo coming to the plate now for the Bogeys. One down, base is empty. Nick DiCarlo. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And he's hit by a pitch.
Don't you rub it. Don't you rub it.
College teammates, one just plunked another. Chance Purvis now comes to the plate. Third baseman for the Bogeys. DiCarlo leads the team in steals, big threat to steal. He's at first with 1 out. Chance Purvis the batter. DiCarlo goes on the first pitch, and he will be safely into second base. No throw as the catcher lost the handle, trying to transfer it quickly. DiCarlo steals second. Chance Purvis at the plate, 1 out. Nick DiCarlo on second. Bottom of the second for the Bogeys. Line drive down the third base line, foul. Purvis always smiling and laughing when he's at bat, talking to the umpire, talking to the opposing catcher. Enjoying the game of baseball, that's what it's all about. Here's the 2-strike pitch to Purvis. DiCarlo on second with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. That one's a line drive down the third base line. That's a fair ball. DiCarlo will score. Chance Purvis heading to second, and he's in with a stand-up double. RBI for Purvis as Nick DiCarlo scores the 4th run of the game for the Bogeys. Colby Thorndike coming to the plate now with Chance Purvis at second base. Still just 1 down here in the bottom of the second. Colby Thorndike at the plate. Chance Purvis with an RBI double. Scoring Nick DiCarlo. 4-0 Bogeys, bottom of the second. Colby Thorndike at the plate with Chance Purvis leading off second base. Ball's in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Purvis retreats to second. Colby Thorndike at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, runner at second here in the bottom of the second for the Bogeys. Takes a strike. 1-1 the count. 1-1 pitch to Colby Thorndike. Fouled straight back out of play. One ball, 2 strikes now on Thorndike. Purvis dances off second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into right center field. Center fielder makes the catch. Purvis bluffs. Tagging. Retreats to second. Hunter Thaxton now coming to the plate. Hunter's from Greenbrier, Tennessee. Plays at Maryville College. Several bogeys from Maryville last season. Hunter Thaxton's the only one this season. 2 down now in the bottom of the second. Chance Purvis with an RBI double leads off a second base. 1 run in for the Bogeys. Pickoff attempt that goes into center field. Purvis hustling to third. He is in. He was being waved around. Center fielder has some trouble with the ball. Purvis scores from second base.
Good shot. I'll do it through 7.
Pickoff play went into center field, gave him third base. The center fielder had a little bit of trouble getting a grip on the ball, and Purvis waved around by Tom Schaefer, and he scores. The throw is offline. 5-0 Bogeys. Base is empty now with 2 outs for Hunter Thaxton. Fouled out of play. Two out, nobody on. Hunter Thaxton at the plate. Up high. Ball 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Hunter Thaxton. Jackson Kroom on deck for the Bogeys. Down low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 the count on Hunter Thaxton with 2 outs. Base is empty. Three balls, 1 strike to count. Scoreboard says 2 and 1. I'm pretty sure it's 3 and 1. Hunter Thaxton at the plate. Base is empty. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Draws a walk. Jackson Kroom now coming to the plate for the Bogeys. Hunter Thaxton at first base with 2 down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hurricane season here. Pitched. Nice play made by the first baseman. Makes a hard hit ball right at the first baseman. Makes the play. Kroom is out at first. That retires the side here in the bottom of the second, but the Bogeys plate 2 more. They increase the lead to 5-0 after 2 innings complete. Supposedly it's working. Although I've seen him go up and adjust the camera. I don't know. Yeah, I know. But they seem to like it that way. Here comes the hula competition. They like to keep the sun off the camera, keeps it low heat. Hula hoop for Sunset Slush. I should get in this competition. This slush is good. But I can't hula hoop. That's a problem. Oh, look at those kids go.
I don't know what it looks like in the daytime. Not as bad, but because we went there and back and it's just day,
Doesn't matter who's the best hula hooper. It comes down to the crowd. Crowd choice. So you could go out and hula hoop, and if the crowd chooses you, you win. Top of the third, Bogeys lead by a score of 5-0. High Point coming to bat. Umpire calling for some baseballs. Sam Ferguson on the mound, warming up. Face the Hushpuppies here in the third. Henderson throws down another laser shot to second base.
Third inning stretch. Third inning stretch.
Ferguson on the hill, starting the third inning, top of the third. Logan Sawyer leading things off for the Hushpuppies in the third. Takes ball one. Fouled off, 1 strike, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Down low, ball 2, 2-1 on Sawyer, leading off the Hushpuppies third. Bogeys lead by a score of 5-0. Low, ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. Sam Ferguson on the mound, delivers. Ground ball in the infield. Chance Purvis, nice play, the throw, close play, but he got him at first base. Nice play by Chance Purvis. Patrick Usher now comes to the plate with 1 down. That was a nice play by Purvis. Had a long run to get to the ball and smooth transition. Throws him out in a close play at first. Patrick Usher now, center fielder for the Hushpuppies. Down low, ball 1. Fly ball down the right field line into foul territory, into the beer garden. Patrick Usher at the plate for the Hushpuppies. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Base is empty here in the third. Called strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. Oh, and Sam Ferguson waves goodbye. That's not going to go well. Carter Bass coming to the plate. Ferguson waved bye-bye to Patrick Usher. That not very nice of him, but he did set him down. 2 down here in the top of the third inning. Down low to Bass. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, bases empty. Bogeys lead 5-0. Down low, 2-0. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Down low, 3-1. Carter Bass at the plate. Shortstop for the Hushpuppies. Line drive into right field. Jackson Kroom cuts it off. Big turn by Bass, but the ball's returned. 2-out single for Carter Bass. Davis Gore now coming to the plate. Left fielder for High Point. Two outs, runner at first for the Hushpuppies. Sam Ferguson on the mound. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into center field. Nick DiCarlo makes a nice catch. That does it for the Hushpuppies in the top of the third inning. After 2.5, Bogeys lead by a score of 5-0. Bogeys coming to bat in the bottom of the third. Getting text from one of my fraternity brothers who is at the U.S. Open at the Los Angeles Country Club. So, Smitty, we're jealous, but if you can't be at the U.S. Open, the next best thing is to be here at Bogey Ballpark for Sandhills Bogeys baseball. Smitty, if you're bored with the U.S. Open, you could pull up on your phone on oldnorthstateleague.com and watch the Bogeys live feed. I love you, Dad chant going around the ballpark, so a celebration of Father's Day. Cal Henderson to lead things off here in the bottom of the third for the Bogeys. I saw you guys up there and I thought, oh, no. Yeah, okay. Cal, have fun in there against him. Cal Henderson to lead things off in the bottom of the third inning for the Bogeys, facing his college teammate, Evan Suarez. Here's Cal Henderson leading off the Bogeys third. Bogeys lead by a score of 5-0 after 2.5. Suarez on the hill for the Hushpuppies. Up high, ball one. Both pitcher and batter play collegiately at Lewisburg College. Suarez facing a whole bunch of his collegiate teammates today. Is 4 or 5 Bogeys from Lewisburg. Down in the dirt, ball two. Suarez delivers 2-0 to Henderson. Swung on, fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball to short. Shortstop up with it, throws across in time, 1 down. Finley Spicer now coming to bat for the Bogeys. Jordan Smith comes to the on-deck circle for the Bogeys. Finley Spicer, shortstop, now with 1 out. Bases empty here in the 3rd. Takes low and inside, ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Bogeys lead by a score of 5-0. Shortstop Finley Spicer at the plate. Bounces in there, ball 2. Finley Spicer. Ground ball in the hole. It's into left field. Base hit for Spicer. Big turn at first base, but he'll stay right there. Jordan Smith now coming to the plate. Designated hitter this afternoon. College coach at Ferrum turned him into a pitcher only, but he wants to get back in the groove at the plate, and he's doing that this summer. Spicer leads off first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Bogeys. Jordan Smith at the plate looks at ball 1. Brenton Baker on deck now for the Bogeys. Here's the pitch to Jordan Smith. Finley Spicer leads off at first. Throw to first. Spicer dives back in safely. One ball, no strikes to count on Smith. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Finley Spicer on first for the Bogeys. Ball 2. (2-0) on Jordan Smith. Spicer on first. Short lead. Pitch to Smith. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to first. Spicer again dives back in. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Jordan Smith. Finley Spicer at first. 1 down. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Bogeys lead 5-0. Here's the pitch to Jordan Smith. Outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to count on Smith. Brenton Baker waits on deck for the Bogeys. The 3-1 to Smith. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Tom Schaefer flashing signs. 3-2, 1 out. Spicer with decent speed at first. He goes. Called strike 3. Spicer dives safely into second base. Jordan Smith's retired on the strikeout. Finley steals second on the play. Brenton Baker coming to the plate now with 2 outs. Brenton Baker, your batter, 2 out. Finley Spicer at second base. Suarez steps off. Up high. Ball 1. 1 ball to count on Brenton Baker. Finley Spicer at second. 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Bogeys.
I've been standing up and putting my hands up.
Takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Brenton Baker. Up high, 2 and 1 to count, sorry. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Baker. Nick DiCarlo on deck for the Bogeys. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Finley Spicer on second. Single and a stolen base. Takes a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Baker. Line drive. Second baseman makes a nice diving stop, but throws wildly to first, and Spicer scores on the throw. E4. RBI for Baker. 6-0 Bogeys. Nick DiCarlo coming to the plate. Hurricane season right here. Here's 2 of your Lewisburg College teammates. Here's the pitch to DiCarlo. Popped up. Out of play. If this was banana ball, they'd be booing that guy. He could have caught that for an out. Right through his hands. Here's DiCarlo. 1 strike to count, 2 down. Brenton Baker off the first. 1 run in here in the inning for the Bogeys, lead by a score of 6-0. Throw over to first. Baker back in plenty of time. Brenton Baker leads off first. Here's the pitch to DiCarlo. In the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Baker stays at first base. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on DiCarlo. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Nick DiCarlo at the plate. Chance Purvis on deck. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. 1 run already in the inning for the Bogeys. The pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike to DiCarlo. Nick DiCarlo at the plate with 2 down. Brenton Baker leads off at first. Throw over to first. Back in plenty of time. Evan Suarez on the mound, Lewisburg teammate of batter Nick DiCarlo, and on deck batter Chance Purvis. Hurricane season here at Bogey Ballpark today. Are you getting all that? 3 balls, 1 strike to count on Nick DiCarlo. Brenton Baker at first with 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Fouls it off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Chance, one of my favorite things about the Bogeys this year is how you're always smiling and laughing when you're up to bat, talking with the umpire, talking with the other team's catcher. That makes my day. Keep it up. Chance Purvis on deck for the Bogeys. Chance is a local boy. We'll try to talk to his dad here on Father's Day. He's here. Full count on DeCarlo. He fouls it off, stays alive. Brenton Baker was running with 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He'll be doing so again. Full count with 2 outs. Either it's a swing and a miss, the inning's over, ball's put in play, or ball 4, runner gets second anyway, so it makes sense to run. 3 balls, 2 strikes on DeCarlo, 2 down. Baker will be off and running again. There he goes. Base hit into center field. Baker on his way to third. Here comes the throw, but he's in there safely, easily. And Nick DeCarlo looking for second. And he is gunned down, trying to stretch that trying to take an extra base on the throw to third base. That'll do it for the Bogeys. But they do get 1 run here in the inning. After 3 complete, the Bogeys 6, the Hushpuppies nothing. Chance Purvis will lead off the 4th for the Bogeys. Oh, here's my favorite activity we do in between innings, the crayfish launch, the Chapman's crayfish launch. They're going to launch that way over his head. Oh, he tries to ease up on it, and it's a fouled off crayfish. Line drive, you got to get that in the air. There we go. Oh! Where'd these interns come from? Having trouble with the crayfish launch. That's way too short. Here we go. Here's the crayfish toss. Oh! One more. There we go.
Good job. I think you just get thrown.
Is that Hushpuppies owner over there?
Yes.
Which one is he? In the red shirt?
Let me go get it?
No, I'll just go.
Will that go that far?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the red.
It starts cutting out if you're all the way out in the beer garden or all the way to the concession stand. Starts cutting out, but the dugouts are fine.
Oh yeah, good.
So all right, I'll just tell her that you threw him under the bus.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Let me take my sheet, or I won't know who's doing what. What's his name? Nick. Okay, we're on the move now. We're going to go talk to the owner of the Hushpuppies. Nick something. I wasn't listening. Sturtevant, something like that. I'm going to walk right by the Lombombards. Happy Father's Day to you. Is your son going to get it to pitch it all today or no?
No, probably not till Wednesday.
Probably not till Wednesday, but you guys are leaving after today.
Yes.
I'm sorry for that. The good news is this is working, so tune in, and on Wednesday I'll have it for you.
We'll see.
What? Now, so Kylie Cameron's in the house, but not coming to see me. Because why? Because I talked to you? You know where I sit.
Oh.
What do you think about the Bogeys so far?
They're doing pretty good.
There you go. And then who's your friend here? Izzy? Yeah. Is your name really Izzy?
Yes.
Izzy what?
Everhart.
Izzy Everhart. Nice to meet you, Izzy Everhart. Thank you. All right, we're on our way over to the owner's box. Eli Willen leading things off here for the Hushpuppies in the top of the 4th. So, are you Nick? All right. Julie Borshak threw you under the bus. I'm Mike Dubbs. I'm the play-by-play guy on the live stream, so you're live with us here. Okay. So, you're the owner of the Hushpuppies, is that correct?
I am. Yes, sir.
What does that entail? What is being an owner of one of the Old North State League teams?
Well, first of all, it's a lot of fun. A lot of great players around the league, not just this team, but in general. A lot of good baseball. The league itself has been phenomenal. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of logistics, naturally, things of operating an organization, but all positive. I've absolutely loved it.
Well, I've been a host family for the Bogeys the past 2 seasons. They've been in existence for 2 years. And how long have the Hushpuppies? Are they an original team in the league?
They are. I think they used to be the Guilford Lumber Kings.
Okay.
And then they transitioned to the Hushpuppies about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then I just took over in January of this year.
That's awesome. Way to go. That's wonderful.
Oh yeah, it's in class.
It must be great to come and with that kind of ownership stake in it to watch the boys play.
It is. It brings a different level of value to you. just because it's the team that you've invested in, and you get to know the guys personally and the coaches, and you have an affinity for them, and so it's great to be able to come out and support those guys, and then just see some good baseball in general.
Absolutely. In fact, the two guys that I host this year, the audience has heard this story already, but the two guys I host are both from Lewisburg College, and a local boy from Pinehurst is also from Lewisburg. And they were sitting around my living room talking about wondering if Suarez was going to be the pitcher, and they're like, "There's no way Suarez is pitching." And right as they were talking, Suarez texted one of my guys and said, "I'm starting." So
they got what they wanted.
Yeah, Lewis. Well, I don't know if they wanted it or not, because the one guy said, "Man, if he strikes me out, I will never hear the end of that."
Yeah, he's got to live with that for the rest of the year.
Exactly. So yeah, it's been fun though, because they all know each other. I've been watching the looks back and forth, and it's been a lot of fun.
And you can tell it's a good competitive thing, and even with Evan, I'm sure with Suarez, I'm sure he's feeling the pressure on his end as well. So a lot is riding at stake throughout the rest of the year.
2 down here in the Hushpuppy fourth. Fly ball into center field. Nick DiCarlo is there. He makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Hushpuppies in the top of the 4th inning. Nick, thank you for talking with me a little bit.
Absolutely. Great to be here. Great ball club. The Bogeys are clicking on all cylinders, man.
I'll tell you what, last season, 2 weeks before the season started, I thought there's no way they're going to play baseball in this field, but they worked a miracle in the last 2 weeks, and it's getting better every day.
Absolutely. It's phenomenal. This is a great atmosphere. Great. I mean, I'm liking every bit of it.
Great. So thank you for what you do in the Old North State League, and thanks for being here today.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks. Great job. Thank you. That's the owner of the High Point Hushpuppies, Nick. Still don't know what his last name, but that was awesome to talk to him. Back with Kylie and Izzy.
Hello.
Hello. Great job today at church.
Thank you.
You're welcome, as always, I guess I should say. Evan Suarez still on the hill as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Bogeys lead by a score of 6-0. You want to commentate for one of the hitters here?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
It's a hard pass, but
Hard pass. Man, I try to give her big break into broadcasting, and she won't take it. So I don't blame you. Izzy, you want to do it?
I can.
Oh, I know you can. It's whether or not you want to. So all you say, here's the pitch, and then tell us what he does. Swing and a miss, or ball one, or whatever.
Okay, I will.
All right. So Izzy, guest commentator for this batter. Chance Purvis coming to the plate. Izzy, it's all yours.
do I hold it?
Yeah.
Okay. They're getting ready to pitch it.
Getting ready to pitch it. What insight?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you think it's gonna be a home run? Yeah.
Also, now Kylie's now talking. She wouldn't talk to me, but now that Izzy has the microphone,
She wants my spotlight.
Yeah, I see that.
All right. He pitched it and it was a ball.
Is your name really
No
Izzy?
swing.
We used to have a cat named Izzy.
It's Isabel, but I go
Isabel.
by Izzy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cat's name was actually Izzy.
Oh, I like that name.
Yeah.
Another ball from the pitcher. No swing. Am I doing good? Great.
You're doing great so far. Keep going.
Thank you. A swing and a miss from number 27. From Chance Purvis. Purvis. Sorry. I didn't. I gotta read it. A foul ball by Chance Purvis.
By chance.
By Chance Purvis. I was trying to say the name, but it didn't really work out.
Did it come back?
This?
Yeah.
No. Strikeout.
Thank you, Izzy. One down for the Bogeys here in the bottom of the 4th. Good job.
Thank you.
See, Kylie, you wish you would have done that now, don't you?
Okay.
She's okay. One down here. Good job by Izzy on the broadcast. Kobe Thorndike coming to the plate for the Bogeys with one down. Base is empty. Chance Purvis went down swinging. Hey, I'm going to talk to Andrew Kegley now from Growing for God, and just to be funny here, I know that they know that I'm a pastor. In fact, they call me Pastor Mike, but you did that opening prayer, and they've never asked me to do an opening prayer. So you got what I know. Isn't that something?
Man, that's crazy.
If they listen to the broadcast now, maybe they'll be called on to do that. But I loved how you said we even pray for the men in blue, the umpires.
Yeah, we all need prayer, don't we?
They sure do, yeah. Ground ball to second base. Second baseman throws across. Kobe Thorndike is retired. Hunter Thaxton now coming to the plate. So tell us a little bit about Growing for God. You're one of our sponsors here tonight, so tell us a little bit about the organization.
Yeah, we're just a local organization just trying to get out and spread the message of the cross. And, we do it kind of in a way that's a little different by doing things like this, getting out in an area where maybe a church wouldn't always be at. And just going out and spreading our light and just being who we are.
That's awesome. I like what I'm hearing about it, and we're going to have to work together on something here in the very near future this summer. And Thorndike is retired. Hunter Thaxton now at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Now, who's this with you? Is this your son?
Yeah, this is one of my sons. I got 4 boys.
4 boys. Have you wished him Happy Father's Day today? Not yet? Well, here you can do it right on the broadcast.
What do you say?
Say Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
There you go. Good job. That's excellent. Jackson Kroom coming to the plate, facing his college teammate on the mound. 2 out. Hunter Thaxton at first.
You do a lot of background investigation, don't you?
Well, he's the kid lives with me, so I know more about him than most of the kids. That's awesome. Runner goes. Here's the throw to second base. Thaxton dives in. He's safe at second with a stolen base. 2 out. RBI opportunity now for Jackson Kroom. No, the several guys from Lewisburg were sitting around in my living room earlier this afternoon, and they were saying, "What do you think? What do you think Suarez might pitch?" And they're like, "There's no way Suarez is pitching." And then right as they're talking, Suarez texted him and said, "I'm pitching." So I got to talk to Evan Suarez before the game, and it's just kind of cool that they know each other from college ball at Lewisburg, and he's from Lewisburg. So the first 2 hitters are from Lewisburg. So there's 4 Bogeys from Lewisburg, and he's from Lewisburg.
Well, that's awesome. They got a good program down there.
So you're here tonight with Growing for God. Is there anything else on the schedule coming up that you're excited about?
We're looking at a few things. We're going to be out at Unity Fest. I'm not sure if you know what Unity Fest is. So we'll be at Unity Fest this coming weekend. Anybody out in the area, it's a free event. It's put on by Christy Bobby. It's a vision that she had, and come on out. It's going to be great music, great performances out there. Some major recording artists are going to be out there, just coming out, worshiping with God, and it's going to be a fun time. So yeah, we'll be out there Friday and Saturday.
Is that the event at Union Pines High School?
Yep, absolutely. Yep, and like I said, it's all free. Come on out.
Awesome. So yeah, Unity Fest. There's a hard hit ball to first base, right at the first baseman. That's what Jackson did last time. He is hitting the ball hard, but he will be frustrated because he continues to hit it right at somebody. Well, Andrew, thank you very much for talking to me. Best of luck in Growing for God.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And thanks for wishing your dad a happy Father's Day on the broadcast. That was very nice of you to do that. I may be talking to you later, but thank you, sir.
Sounds good, buddy. Appreciate you.
Here we are in the 5th inning. Let me go see if I can grab a bogey to do a bogey broadcast here in the 5th. Bogeys lead by a score of 6-0. Heading into the 5th inning. 5th inning bogey broadcast. I just said to Kylie, "Hey, you want to do the broadcast?" "No, I'm good." I said, "Come on, just one batter. Solid pass." So her friend Izzy did a batter, but yeah, Kylie just wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it.
Okay, so in the 2023 DC comic movie The Flash,
Hey!
Alan Hale, C. Henry Allen, or D. Henry Aaron.
Sir. Take it?
Yes, sir. I'm with the Millins up in Whispering Pines.
Nice. All right. Way to go. Is that going okay, I hope?
Yes. It's going real well.
Okay, so I don't have a number here yet, but you want to take the play-by-play here?
Sure. Chance Moore on the bump. And first pitch from Chance. Over to Chance at third. Play catch. Makes the play. Out number one. First pitch out. First pitch strike. Love to see it.
Yeah, one pitch, one out. You're a pitcher.
Sir.
You like that.
Oh, yeah.
So now we talked before about, I don't think it was on the broadcast, though, but you've played all over the place today, and you like playing outfield and up the middle and the infield. Is that true? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I was a primary infielder at college for the first 2 years. We graduated a bunch of outfielders, so I'm switching over to outfield once I get back. And so at this point, I just call myself a utility. I've played some second base here, some shortstop, and played out in left field and right field.
Very, very good, and that has to make a manager smile to know there's somebody they can move anywhere he needs somebody to be and plug you in wherever.
Yes, sir. I was a utility growing up all throughout high school, and so just being able to be plugged wherever. I even caught a decent bit, and so found my way into the lineup, whatever worked.
That's awesome, and you forgive me for calling you Correas for so long?
Of course. It gets mispronounced all the time, every team I play on, so for me, I'm used to it at this point.
I'm sure. Okay, take over again, play-by-play.
We've got a 1-1 count here for Chance Moore. Did he go? High fastball. No appeal. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Pop up. Chance calling. Chance is camped under it. Makes the out. We got 2 outs. Helping himself out. Oh, we got 2 outs. Yeah, 2 outs. Chance confused me for a moment. Chance himself is confused. Helped himself out there.
Chance Purvis is getting a good laugh at Chance Moore throwing the ball down like there was 3 outs and just 2 down.
Chance, yeah. I do have to say, Chance Purvis is probably one of the happier, looser guys I've ever played with, so it's always great to be in the infield with him.
I just told him that when he's in the on-deck circle. I said the best thing about being part of the Bogeys this year is how he's always laughing and smiling when he's up the bat, talking to the other team's catcher, talking to the umpire.
Oh, yeah. Strike 1, fastball in there from Chance Moore.
A lot of the fans know him, too. He's a local kid, and he was on the Bogeys last year. Big contributor last year, too.
He's also one of the seemingly infinite guys from Lewisburg that we got on this team, so they got a strong group.
Yeah, and you know the starting pitcher for the Hushpuppies from Lewisburg.
I did. I heard about that. Yeah. I saw them also chatting with each other, so yeah.
I won't recap the whole story for you because I've told it 4 or 5 times already on the broadcast, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
2 down.
Yeah, 2 down. Ball through the 6 hole. Thaxton gets it in back to Finley. See if Chance can respond here and get his 3rd out.
Get his 3rd out again in his mind. He thought he had it once.
Exactly, yeah. For him, maybe
so
get his 4th out.
What's your highlights so far of your young season time here with the Bogeys? What do you like best about it?
Honestly, the road wins are always a lot of fun. When we get on a bus, go on the road, get somewhere, and still beat another team when we're at their place, it's always a lot of fun.
That's great. And I saw that you guys have those Road Warrior T-shirts. So that was trying to reverse a trend from last year. The team last year didn't do very well on the road. Luckily, everything in the playoffs was here, so they didn't have a road game. It was all right here. I'm glad to see they got you some buses, though. Last year, the kids had to carpool and drive, and that was a worry for host families all the time. But all right, take over. Here we go.
We got an 0-1 count, 2 outs still. Guy on first. Chance Moore with the pitch. Foul pop-up. Quick 2 strikes there. We'll see if Chance can finish off this batter.
Okay, I forgot to tell you, Mr. Utility, but my eyes aren't what they used to be. So if they foul one off
to us. I'm not counting on you to protect me.
Okay, I see a couple kids around here with gloves, so I may be counting on them to protect us, but we'll see.
Sounds good. All right, here we go.
O2 from Chance Moore. Runner goes. Ball. No throw. Still a 1-2 count. Chance Moore probably hoping to just get this batter. Not worry about the guy on second base.
Steps off, and 1 ball, 2 strike count. Got Nate Corhias as our guest bogey broadcaster for the 5th inning. Here we go.
Looking in, gets his sign. And he delivers. Foul ball. Ooh, almost got the on-deck batter there. Foul ball, still 1-2 count. Chance able to command that fastball and that breaker, which is always good to see from our pitchers.
I noticed about 4 innings is all they go. Is that a coaching thing that they don't want anybody throwing more than 4?
Yeah, we have a general idea as a starter goes 4, and then we'll either toss in another starter or long relief guy for another 4, or we'll just bounce from pitcher to pitcher. But when a guy is cruising, we'll let our starter go 4, and then from there sort out the rest of the relief.
Okay, is that just early on in the season? You don't want somebody pitch count to elevate?
I assume. I mean, we still got games to play, and we got with any luck, we got playoffs to play. I'm not going to jinx us right now. But, yeah, if we can keep all of our pitchers, if we can keep their arms in top shape going into the end of the season, it'll be good.
Yeah, your schedule is unbelievable. Next week you play Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I think we may even in a 6-game stretch. I think we flip around Monday as well. But, yeah, 2 off days are going to be very vital for us here, and then we go into a 6-game stretch. Delivery and strike 3. Chance Moore works out of it.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Now the Bogeys will be coming to bat. Can you stay here and broadcast the Bogeys 5th?
We'll see. I may need to hop, but all the hitters got told to get loose, so they may be slipping to guys. So with any luck, I'll probably just head back into the dugout.
You can do that. I don't want to hold you up at all. Say thank you, Nate, for joining me.
Of course. Thank you, sir. Go Bogeys.
Nate Corhias gives us a go Bogeys as he gets to the dugout, as coaches told all the hitters to get loose. Oh, my word. Thank you. Thank you for the shirt. Look at that. Look at I like the back. That was very nice. The Growing for God just presented me with a T-shirt. We're in the middle of the 5th inning. Bogeys lead by a score of 6-0. The Kroom family, I didn't even know they were here. Father and brother down in the right field Bogey Hill area. Cal Henderson in the on-deck circle to lead things off for the Bogeys here in the bottom of the 5th. New pitcher for the Hushpuppies, not on their roster, so I'm not sure who that is. Tall left-hander on the mound. Cal Henderson steps in to lead things off for the Bogeys.
Cal Henderson leading off the bottom of the fifth. Bogeys lead by a score of 6-0. Takes a look at ball one. Finley Spicer on deck for the Bogeys. Ball two to Cal Henderson. Here's the pitch to Henderson. Hard hit ball down the third base line, foul ball.
Good idea.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count on Cal Henderson. Catching today for the Bogeys. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch, the 2-1 pitch to Henderson. Takes a strike, 2-2. The 2-2 to Henderson. Ground ball foul toward the visitors' dugout. Coaches play a little soccer with the baseball down there. Several coaches kicked it around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count on Cal Henderson leading off the Bogeys' fifth. Fly ball into right field. Right fielder ranges over, makes the catch, 1 down. Finley Spicer now coming to the plate. Finley Spicer, Bogey shortstop, batting with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Jordan Smith on deck for the Bogeys. Spicer at the plate. Takes low in the dirt. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The count on Finley Spicer. Two balls, no strikes. Jordan Smith waits on deck for the Bogeys with 1 down here in the bottom of the fifth. The 2-0 pitch to Spicer.
I'll meet with you after this.
I was going to remind you of that, but yeah, perfect. Thank you. Fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Great hustle by Jordan Smith in the on-deck circle. Half a thumbs up there. He's got to maintain his professional demeanor. 2-1 the count on Spicer. 1 down, bases empty here in the bottom of the fifth. Ooh, that looked good, but called ball. Ball 3, 3-1 on Spicer. Hey, that owner's interview was pretty cool.
Good. That's nice.
So who owns the Bogeys?
I do.
You do. Ball 4 to Spicer. He's a 1-out base runner at first. Jordan Smith coming to the plate. Jordan Smith at the plate, 1 down.
Jordan.
Throw over. Spicer dives back into first. He has dove into several bases today, and he is covered with bogey field dirt from head to toe. Smith tried to hold up, could not, swing and miss. 1 strike to count on Jordan Smith. Bogeys up by a score of 6-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 strike pitch to Jordan Smith. Takes strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 to Smith. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brenton Baker on deck for the Bogeys. 1 out, Spicer at first. Jordan Smith at the plate. Little flare behind first base. That's trouble. Fair ball. It's down. Spicer stops at second. Dying Quail base hit for Jordan Smith. Brenton Baker coming to the plate now with 1 out. Runners at first and second for the Bogeys here in the bottom of the 5th. One out. Runners at first and second for the Bogeys. Pitch to Brenton Baker is up high, ball 1. Hey, Bogeyman, I think Bogeyman, I think I can go talk to Mr. Kroom about stealing your bicycle.
He could be the one.
It could. That would be very suspicious that my host players would do that every 2 years in a row.
He acts like he could be the one.
I think he could. I haven't met Mr. Henderson yet. Two balls, 1 strike to count on Brenton Baker. Bogeys on first and second. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Bounces in there, runners hold. 3 balls, 1 strike to count on Baker. Nick DiCarlo on deck for the Bogeys. Brenton Baker at the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike to count, 1 out. Bogeys on first and second, bottom of the 5th. There's the pitch to Baker. Fouled it off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count on Baker with 1 down. Runners at first and second. Full count on Baker. Jordan Smith off first. Finley Spicer leads off second. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. The 3-2 to Baker. Looks at second base. Spicer again dives back in. No throw. Runners go. Ground ball to second base. They're going to have a play at first. They retire Baker, but... Oh, and they double up Spicer at home plate. Double play. Nice double play there for the Hushpuppies. Spicer tried to score on the ground out. 4-3-2 double play. Oh, we're playing Let's Make a Deal here. My least favorite of the bogey promotions is they talk the little kid into getting a bogus prize yesterday. Not sure if this is on your broadcast, but they have a young contestant on Let's Make a Deal. He chooses from 3 gifts. One's pretty good, one's halfway decent, and one's not so good. All right, they've chosen number 1. Here's Monty Hall, Bogeyman, offering $5. Take the money. Take the money.
Bobby says she's going to go for the box, so I'll give this $5 to you, young lady.
Oh. Oh, and a free oil change for Dad. That's a good prize.
Yeah, that was ours.
Free oil change at Leith. Yep. Leith Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Did I say that right?
Yep.
That's a nice prize.
I don't know if Poppy liked it. Poppy went Poppy. I know Poppy didn't like it, but Dad sure did.
Yeah. So say Dad loved it, right?
Yeah.
Only at Bogey Ballpark. Not every day you see a 6-year-old kid win a free oil change. But it is Father's Day, and he turned it over to his dad, so happy Father's Day. Ground ball, first batter, ground ball to second. Gets through Baker's glove. That was a cue shot, spinning. We'll give him an infield single on that. Davis Gore now the batter with the runner at first. Carter Bass on first.
Oh, yeah.
John Dawkins on the mound now for the Bogeys. Starts him off with a strike. Davis Gore at the plate. Carter Bass leads off first. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. John Dawkins now on the hill. Fouled off. Strike 2. John Dawkins is from Rockingham, North Carolina. Plays collegiately at, take a wild guess, Lewisburg College. Have a seat right there. We can borrow that. Okay, so we have one of the interns with us now, so tell us your name.
Jenna Kowasi.
And Jenna?
Yes.
And you're a second-year intern because you were here last year, correct?
I am.
So now, what are some of the jobs you have to do here as an intern with the Bogeys?
Well, I have been labeled Director of Personnel for the intern, so I organize the schedule and the pay, and we organize concessions, run the gate, run merchandise, clean up. It's a big task, big task.
And what year are you in school?
I'm going to be a junior.
Where?
At Pinecrest High School.
So you're going into your junior year at Pinecrest, and you have all this responsibility with the Bogeys all summer.
I sure do.
That's awesome. So now tell me, how have things, you were an intern last year, so how, other than your position, you have more responsibilities. In overall, how have things changed from last year into this year?
Well, we have electricity now, so not only can we use a laptop for our gate, but we have lights, we have a building to run out of concessions, which is so nice, because we were living out of soggy boxes with melted chocolate last year, so we have a big upgrade for this season.
So you don't miss that merchandise table under the tent out in the heat? You don't miss that?
Not at all.
You want to broadcast one of the batters here?
What does that mean?
That means you say ground ball to base hit into right field. Jackson Kroom chasing it. Runners rounding third. He's being held up at third base. Single, sort of like that.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do that because today I learned that 4 balls means the guy gets to walk to the next base, so I don't think I'm there yet.
So, all right, so baseball trivia. 4 balls, they get a free pass to a base. That's called a walk. What happens if they swing and miss 3 times?
They're going back to their dugout
Why?
because it's an out.
There you go. See, look at all you're learning. You got this down. You could do this. So, what's your favorite thing probably about one of your favorite things? I know there's probably several, but what's one of your favorite things about being involved with the Bogeys?
I love to plan the theme nights. I like doing that a lot.
What's your favorite theme night?
Well, yesterday I planned my first responders night, and I had a lot of fun organizing that.
That was great, by the way. When I got to the traffic circle, I was behind a Southern Pines fire truck, and I thought, oh boy, I bet it's first responder night at a Bogeys game.
Sure was.
Now, you don't have anything to do with the Chapman's crayfish toss, do you?
I have not been willing to do that yet because that could be very humiliating very fast.
Well, as whatever your title was, we need to get the interns that do that to practice their launching, because it makes me sad when they launch a crayfish 30 feet over a little kid's head.
Absolutely, I agree.
So do you work on the on-field promotions at all, or you have enough to do off the...
I work on field a bit, but I'm mainly behind the scenes.
Well, you do a great job, and just thank you for sitting down with me and talking a little bit, and thank you for all you do for the Bogeys.
Absolutely, thank you.
You bet. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, John Dawkins on the mound. We got runners at first and third for the Hushpuppies. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Pop foul out of play behind us. Right near a food truck. Oh. I don't want any French fries to get damaged. I think I want French fries.
Just missed my Ram truck.
Just missed the Ram truck from Leith Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Wouldn't that stink to sponsor a Bogeys night and then have your truck hit with a foul ball? Is it a company truck or is it your truck?
No, company truck.
Company truck. So how would you explain that when you went back to work tomorrow?
Boss, you wanted the trucks at the gate. They were at the gate.
All right, yeah. See, the good news is I think I sold a new pickup truck from their gate truck sitting by the gate. The bad news is this one has a big baseball-sized dent in the hood.
Gonna need a new hood.
J.R. Lingerfelt now on at the plate. Still runners at first and third. There's now 2 down. Following a strikeout of Kidder, J.R. Lingerfelt, the batter. Designated hitter for the Hushpuppies. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike on J.R. Lingerfelt. John Dawkins on the mound. Yet another star of the show from Lewisburg College. Lewisburg College night, in addition to Leith Dodge Jeep. Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Oh, nice pitch. Must have been outside for a ball. Ball 2. One ball, 1 strike on the board. I'm not sure that's the correct count. Fouled off. Now there's 2 strikes for sure. J.R. Lingerfelt at the plate. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Runners at first and third for the Hushpuppies. Bogeys lead by a score of 6-0. In between innings, I'll go down to the Kroom family here on Father's Day. Fouled off his foot. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. J.R. Lingerfelt at the plate for the Hushpuppies. John Dawkins on the hill for the Bogeys. Ball gets away. Runner goes down to second base. Oh, that's a ball 4 for a walk. Bases are now loaded with 2 outs. Christian Walker, third baseman for the Hushpuppies, coming to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Big chance, big opportunity here for the Hushpuppies. Christian Walker steps in, bases loaded, 2 outs. John Dawkins on the hill for the Bogeys. Top of the 6th, Bogeys lead by a score of 6-0. Hushpuppies threatening here in the 6th. Fouled off near my car. No crashing noise. Where'd you park? Right near me, so I was near your car too. Christian Walker at the plate with 2 down, 1 strike to count. Takes strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count on Walker. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the 6th.
Yours now, gotta hit yours.
John Dawkins on the mound. Fouled off, stays alive. 0-2 the count on Christian Walker. John Dawkins on the hill. 2 strikes to count on Christian Walker. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Bogeys are out of the jam. No runs for the Hushpuppies. They leave the bases loaded. After 5.5 innings of play, the score, the Sandhills Bogeys 6, the High Point Hushpuppies nothing. I'm going to go talk to Mr. Kroon. Here I'm walking by Quiet Kylie and announcer Izzy. Hello, girls. Hello. Pretty good crowd on hand on a Sunday afternoon here in Bogey Land. Bogey Ballpark on the campus of Sandhills Community College. After 5.5, the Bogeys lead by a score of 6-0 over the High Point Hushpuppies. Billy Joel. Items. You're now village. Take that. Not much for me. But yeah, they're learning. They're doing well. Well, I'm glad. My saying that Suarez texted Jackson and said, "Hey, I'm." They all had mixed. Yeah, so Jackson's had some bad luck, a hard couple times right at people. Hey, Wood is the equalizer. He's hitting it. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that, and hopefully I don't drive him too crazy. Call him. I usually. Speaking with the ground, that was Nick. You're older. Yeah, okay. South Amateur every year. I love it. A lot of fun. See the match up close.
Yeah.
Actually, I was preaching this morning. Player? Okay.
Played at Wake Tech for 2 years.
Wake Tech?
Yep. A couple knee surgeries when I was in high school. I had labrum surgery as well coming into college. So injuries ailed me, and that's the case for a lot of ball players nowadays. But yeah.
How to watch a baseball game. Very hot. From Maryville. Here we go. Mr. Cream called. Time for at first, 2 outs. You tend to ride with 2. There's second base now on scoring. Guessing with twice. Here. On your boys. Love the So last year, one of my kids' fathers came to a lot of games and used to steal. Fritz used to steal his bicycle, so he on his bicycle there, and he goes, "Is no Mark Fritz this year to stealing your." You don't goes to ride it. No. All right, what do we got going on here? We got runner second. Colby Thorndike is at second base with 2 outs. Back to 3. Count back. And now runners on first and third, 2 outs. And I'll get to the bat. Jackson Croom. I'm with Jackson Croom's. So that we wandered too far from the range of the microphone. That was too bad because that was fun talking to the Crooms.
And all the parents are letting us know.
That's good. So we have to stay basically within the dugouts to stay on the broadcast. So Jaxie Croom, the batter, with 2 down, as his father called him. Two down, runners at first and third.
How you doing?
Hey, your dad told me to tell you, let's go, Jaxie. Jackson Croom, the batter. 2 out. Runners at first and third. Jackson Croom at the plate. Looks at ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and third here in the 6th inning for the Bogeys. Sorry the mic was cutting out. That was a fun interview with Jackson's father and brother. And now Jackson's at the plate. 2 out, runners at first and third. Ball gets away, now runners at second and third. 2 balls, no strikes to Croom.
Yes, I did. I saw your documentary.
Jackson Croom runners at second and third, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Cal Henderson on deck. Pitch to Croom. Hard hit ground ball. It's through. That's 1. Here comes the second runner around third. Hunter Thaxton is in safely. Two-run single for Croom. He moves to second base on the throw to the plate. 8-0 now for the Bogeys. Chant of Jaxie goes up. That's what his dad said call him. Happy Father's Day, Mr. Croom. Cal Henderson now comes to the plate. That'll be all for this pitcher. 8-0 Bogeys. Jackson Croom on second with 2 down. Cal Henderson coming to the plate. Conference on the mound. Cal Henderson on deck. He'll be up. Finley Spicer on deck. Eight nothing Bogeys here in the sixth, bottom of the sixth inning. Jeopardy theme song playing with the conference on the mound. I like that. It's a good touch. Jace Rhodes taking the mound for the Hushpuppies, taking his warm-up tosses. Eight nothing Bogeys, bottom of the sixth inning. Pitching change here for the High Point Hushpuppies. Bogeys are 8-6 on the season in conference. They trail the Sanford Spinners by one game in the Central Division. I don't believe Sanford plays tonight, so a win here that could cut the lead to half a game. Cal Henderson steps in for the Bogeys. 2 out, Jackson Kroom on second base. Cal Henderson, catcher today for the Bogeys, steps in. Kroom at second with 2 outs here in the sixth. 2 runs already in for the Bogeys. Jace Rhodes delivers down low, ball 1 to Henderson. Hard hit ball into right center field. Right fielder makes the catch. That retires the side here in the sixth, but the Bogeys play 2 more after 6 full innings. The Bogeys 8, the Hushpuppies nothing. Here's the tire relay. And the tire relay is off, and it's close. These guys are right neck and neck. Uh-oh, there's a little bobble. Oh, a little cheating going on. Diving effort. Very close finish. Everybody wins here at Bogey Ballpark. Micah Monahan takes the mound for the Bogeys. Michael Kubalete now playing third base for the Bogeys. New second baseman as well. Outfield appears to be the same. Cal Henderson still behind the plate. Michael Kubalete at third. New second baseman in the game for the Bogeys. Carter Piercy now playing second base from Westchester, Pennsylvania, Greensboro College. Micah Monahan on the mound for the Bogeys here in the top of the 7th inning. Bogeys lead 8-0. Drake Carrick, the batter, right fielder for the Hushpuppies, to face Monahan. Hard ground ball foul down the first base line. Mike is a returnee. He was part of the Bogeys team last year. Played a lot of third base last year. Ground ball, first base side, foul ball. 2 strikes to count on Drake Carrick. Way inside, ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit him on the foot. Carrick, a base runner at first with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Logan Sawyer comes to the plate. Top of the 7th inning. Runner at first now, nobody out. Logan Sawyer, the batter for the Hushpuppies. Up high, ball 1. Micah Monahan on the hill for the Bogeys. Called strike, 1-1. Monahan delivers. Swinging, foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Logan Sawyer at the plate. Drake Carrick, a runner at first with nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning for the Hushpuppies. Bounces in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kublete in the game at third base. Piercy in the game at second base. Monahan on the mound. Low and outside, ball 3. 3-2 the count, nobody out. The full count pitch to Logan Sawyer. Popped up in the infield. Kublete settles under it, makes the catch. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Patrick Usher comes to the plate with 1 down for High Point. Micah Monahan delivers. Fouled off, strike 1. Bogeys lead by a score of 8-0. We're in the top of the 7th inning. 1 strike to count on Patrick Usher. Runner at first for the Hushpuppies. Foul tip, held onto by Henderson, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Low and away, ball 1, 1-2. Hushpuppies 7th, runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Just outside, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Hushpuppies with a runner at first. Fly ball behind second base. Piercy goes out and makes a nice catch for 2 down. Nice play by Carter Piercy. 2 down now here in the 7th. Carter Bass coming to the plate. Runner at first, 2 down now in the 7th. Monahan on the hill. Here's the pitch. Up high. Down low. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Carter Bass, shortstop for the Hushpuppies at the plate. Micah Monahan on the hill for the Bogeys. Running at first, 2 down. Bogeys lead 8-0 here in the 7th. There's a strike. Two balls, 1 strike, the count on Carter Bass. Down low, ball 3, 3-1. Popped up in the infield. Finley Spicer calls it. Makes the catch. That'll do it for the Hushpuppies in the 7th. No runs. Runner left on base. After 6.5, Bogeys 8. The Hushpuppies nothing. Bogeys coming to bat in the bottom of the 7th. I'm sure the Bogeyman will entertain us, or one of the interns will entertain us with "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I'll get you to a speaker so you can enjoy this, whatever this is we're doing. And get it in with me one time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, though it's root for the. If they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Thank you guys so much. What a great crowd. You guys are awesome. Hey, I was interviewing your dad and your brother, and they told me how much you're complaining about your host family, so I'll put in a transfer, see if I can get you somewhere else.
Yeah, gotta get in the transfer portal. Is that
Transfer portal, that's right. Middle of the 7th inning, till it'll take me out to the ball game.
We didn't hear you singing.
And you won't. No thanks. Leading off the bottom of the 7th. Finley Spicer, a long drive. Off the wall in center field. Spicer in center field is injured. Spicer's going to run till he runs out of gas. He's going to round third. Center fielder's still down. Ball comes in. Finley Spicer with an inside the park home run, but let's turn our attention to the center fielder who was injured trying to catch that ball up against the fence. Spicer with an inside the park home run and went off the wall. Center fielder was injured trying to catch the ball against the wall. He went down until anybody else got over there. Finley had rounded the bases, and Finley Spicer had rounded the bases. He scores. Now attention's being paid to the center fielder who's down. Patrick Usher, the center fielder for the Hushpuppies. Made a nice effort, ran into the fence. Coach is out there, umpire's out there. Andrew Chapman coming to bat for the Bogeys. Attention still being paid. The center fielder still down. Hey Charlie, I have to ask you where did Barry get that $5 for the Let's Make a Deal game? You had to give him that $5 probably, didn't you?
I sure did.
I thought so, and then he just gave it away like it was.
Gave it away.
Like it grows on trees.
Yep, gave him that for Father's Day.
So he gave his Father's Day present away to some kid. What a guy. Center fielder still down. Don't mean to joke while he's hurt. He made a really nice effort trying to chase that ball down, ran into the fence. So we have a timeout here at Bogey Ballpark. Patrick Usher is center fielder for the Hushpuppies. He's up on his feet. Got a little, can't tell exactly where he's hurt. He's limping a little bit, but he is on his feet. That's a good sign. He looks like he will come out of the ball game. Nice applause from the fans here at Bogey Ballpark. Teammates on the mound applauding him as well. Patrick Usher injured running into the fence. He will come out of the ball game. Andrew Chapman coming to bat for the Bogeys. Chapman from Waterford, Wisconsin, plays at University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Carter Piercy on deck for the Bogeys. New center fielder in the game. Can't see his number yet, so we will get you that as soon as we can. Usher just now getting to the dugout. We wish him well. We hope he's okay. Ran hard into the center field fence. Andrew Chapman comes to the bat for the Bogeys. Up high, ball one. Takes a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Carter Piercy on deck. Made a nice play at second base last inning. Swing and a miss from Chapman. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 run already in on inside the park home run by Finley Spicer. Fly ball into center field. The new guy that just come on makes the catch. When he turns around, let's see if we can get his number. Number 9. Cody Donnell coming in to replace Usher in center field. First ball's hit to him. He makes the catch. Carter Piercy now at the plate. Takes a strike. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Carter Piercy at the plate. Broadcaster Nate Corhias on deck. Fouled off. Strike 2. Nate was our bogey broadcaster in the 5th inning. Now going to enter the ball game as a pinch hitter. Fouled off right near my car. Oh, I heard it thud on the ground. That's good news. Fouled off near the food truck. Once again, no horrible noises. 2 strikes to count. Carter Piercy at the plate. Appeal. Base umpire says yes, he did. He went around, so strikeout. Jace Rhodes with a strikeout. Carter Piercy goes down. Nate Corhias now comes to the plate. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Nate Corhias, the batter. Michael Kubalete on deck for the Bogeys. Corhias looks at ball 1. The Bogeys, if they can find a way to play to run, that would end the ball game as it's 9-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. Corhias takes a strike, 1-1 the count. Nate did a good job broadcasting in the 5th inning. And our Bogey broadcast inning. There's a flare to third base. Nice catch made by the third baseman. Kubalete will lead off the 8th. That does it for the Bogeys. They played a run here in the bottom of the 7th. On an inside the park home run by Finley Spicer. After 7 innings complete, the Bogeys 9, the Hushpuppies nothing. Fireballer John Strickland heading for the exit here. How's the arm? You have to ice that arm down, or are you good?
They're going to need me. They won't need me now. I'm all warmed up, though, but I'm glad they don't need me tonight. Any other game is fine as long as you're announcing.
All right, well, there you go. So he doesn't think the Bogeys will need him, so he's going to go home and ice down that arm. That was a nice pitch to start stuff there. Yeah, strike called.
Off game, right? It all
exactly. You don't want to bounce it in there and start the crowd off booing anybody.
No, especially when your grandson's there. You don't want to get dusty.
That's right. So, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mike.
Joe DeRibas from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Mount Aloysius product takes the hill for the Bogeys. Great Pennsylvania connection here with the Bogeys. The Rice family, your announcer, Joey DeRibas. From Altoona, home of the Altoona Curve, AA affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Been there many times. I'll have to wear my Altoona Curve jersey for DeRibas one of these games. One of these games when it's not so hot out. Joey DeRibas, the new pitcher for the Sandhills Bogeys. Kubalete at third. Spicer at short. Piercy at second. Jake Samella now in the game at first base. Outfield remains the same for the Bogeys. Cal Henderson still behind the plate. Fires a strike to second base, and we're ready to roll here in the 8th. Joey DeRibas taking the hill for the Bogeys. Davis Gore set the lead off for the Hushpuppies. In the top of the 8th inning, Bogeys lead 9-0. Joey DeRibas taking the hill. Hard hit ball to third, just foul down the third base line. Hushpuppies coach argued a little bit about that ball was very close to the bag at third. Joey DeRibas fouled off, strike 2. Starts him off with 2 strikes. Davis Gore leading things off for the Hushpuppies in the top of the 8th inning. Joe DeRibas on the mound for the Bogeys. Strike 3, struck him out. 1 down here in the 8th. Eli Willen now comes to the plate, first baseman for the Hushpuppies. One out, nobody on, top of the 8th inning. Eli Willen, first baseman, steps in, takes a strike. 1 strike to count on Willen. Low and inside, ball 1, 1-1. Low and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Eli Willen. 1 out here at the top of the 8th, base is empty for the Hushpuppies. Bullpen ball for the Hushpuppies gets into left field. Base umpire calls time. Hushpuppies send the player with a helmet out to protect the pitcher warming up in the bullpen and the catcher in the bullpen from any batted balls. Popped up in the infield, Michael Kubalete in foul ground. Makes the catch, 2 down. Two outs, top of the 8th. Hard hit ball into left field, drops for a base hit. Big turn at first base. Here comes the throw into second. Runner holds at first base. Single for Nathan Kidder. J.R. Lingerfelt now the batter, designated hitter for the Hushpuppies. 2 outs. Runner at first base. One strike to count on Lingerfelt. Yes, he did. He went after that pitch. 2 strikes, count. 2 out, runner at first, 0-2 count on J.R. Lingerfelt. Joe DeRibas on the mound for the Bogeys. Down low, ball 1, 1-2. Runner at first, 2 down, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Fly ball into right field, right center field. Nick DiCarlo ranges over and makes the catch. That'll end the inning. Middle of the 8th, Bogeys need 1 run to walk it off. They lead by a score of 9-0 over the Hushpuppies. Neil Diamond serenading the crowd here at Bogeys. Bogeyman is all mixed up. Bogeyman and Neil Diamond not on the same page here in the middle of the 8th inning. Let's go, Coobs. Michael Kubalete to lead things off for the Bogeys here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Michael Kubalete to lead things off in the 8th. Jake Samela on deck for the Bogeys. Somewhere Neil Diamond is going, something's wrong in the universe. Catcher throws down at second base, and Michael Kubalete stepped in. Bogeys up 9-0 here in the middle of the 8th. Bogeys need to run, walk it off here in the 8th inning. Michael Kubalete will try to get it started here in the bottom of the 8th. Jake Samela on deck. Brian Samela, if you're listening, the Kroom family played Pinehurst number 6 today and had a great time. I know that'll make you feel jealous, but hey, that's why I'm here. Kubalete starts off ball 1. Like to all the Bogeys fathers that are listening in, I'd like to wish you all happy Father's Day, and I wish you were here to watch your boys play on Father's Day, but I understand you can't. And so hopefully this broadcast is getting through to you and you get to hear what they're doing. And Kubalete leading things off in the bottom of the 8th. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out here as Kubalete leads off the 8th inning for the Bogeys. Bogeys lead 9-0. They need 1 run here in the 8th to walk it off. Thrown behind him. 2 balls and a strike. Clay Hay now the pitcher for the Hushpuppies. Tall right-hander on the mound. That one does hit him. One went behind him. That one hits him. Kubalete will be a base runner at first base. Grimacing. Paul Rice steps into the on-deck circle. What? Good. How you doing? I gave a shout out to Joseph. A happy Father's Day already. So he does deserve one. But your brother told me he had 2 ball games today. So were they early? Like, would he be done now and listening to you guys? Hopefully.
Hopefully, but he was on the mound for one of them, so I just hope he's doing good.
Yeah. So Paul hopes you're doing good, Joseph. We hope you're listening, and Paul is on deck. And James has coached a good game today, I might add. So the Rice boys are contributing in a big way here. Paul's going to knock in the walk-off run here in just a few seconds. Samela, hard ground ball into left field. Kubalete stops at second, runs at first and second, nobody out. And here comes Paul Rice to possibly do what I just said. Nobody out. Bottom of the 8th inning. Michael Kubalete on second. Jake Samela at first with a nice single down the third base line. Nice play by the left fielder there to keep Kubalete at second. Paul Rice now the batter. Joseph, I assumed you were coaching baseball, but Paul just said you were on the mound for one of them, and he hopes you're okay. So happy Father's Day, and your sons hope you're okay. And we hope you're listening right now because Paul's up with the winning run at second base. Takes a strike, 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch to Rice. Down low, he count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Paul Rice. Nobody out. Game-ending run is at second base in the form of Michael Kubalete. Jake Samela leads off of first base. Inside, 2 balls and a strike to Rice. Bogeys 9, Hushpuppies nothing. Bottom of the 8th. Potential winning run on second base, Michael Kubalete. Paul Rice at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Rice. Here's the pitch. Way inside. Ball 3, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike to count on Paul Rice. Inside, ball 4. Bases are loaded for Jackson Kroom. Jaxie now with a chance to end the ball game. And his father's here, so that'd be a nice Father's Day present for Mr. Kroom. Jackson's hit the ball hard all day. Sometimes base hits, sometimes right at people. We've been talking about Lewisburg College all day long, and there's 2 Lewisburg College players, 2 Hurricanes coming up with a chance to end the game. Don't you want him to strike out so you can end it? What a team player. What a team player. Cal Henderson wants his teammate Jackson Kroom to end the game with him on deck. Nine nothing Bogeys. Winning run, Michael Kubalete on third base. Jackson Kroom at the plate. Cal Henderson on deck. Clay Hay on the mound for the Hushpuppies. Jackson Kroom. Bases loaded, nobody out. Winning run is at third. Getting any run in now ends the game here. 9-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Jackson Kroom at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the pitch from Hay. Outside, 2-0, no place for him. We want a base hit to end this, though. We don't want to walk. The count. Jackson Kroom at the plate. Big swing, fouled off the catcher's mask.
2 balls, 1 strike to count. Two balls, 1 strike to count on Jackson Kroom. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield in for the Hushpuppies as the winning run is on third base. Bogeys lead 9-0. Up high, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. A walk ends the game as well. 3 balls, 1 strike. Jackson Kroom. No place for him. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Fly ball into left field behind third base, running after a foul ball. Cannot, shortstop ran a long way, can't come up with that. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Three and 2, the count on Jackson Kroom. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield is in for the Hushpuppies as the game-ending run is on third base. Here's the pitch to Kroom. That should do it. Fly ball into right field. It's down. That'll end the ball game. Michael Kubalete trots home. 10-0 Bogeys. That'll do it. Jackson Kroom drives in the game-ending RBI. Bogeys 10, Hushpuppies nothing. That's the end of the ball game in 8 innings. They're mobbing Jackson Kroom. Happy Father's Day, Mr. Kroom. He's here to see that. Had a great interview with him. Unfortunately, the microphone was cutting out. I wandered a little too far away, but the Kroom family was here. Some of them were here. Tyler and Mr. Kroom, and they just saw Jackson end the game with a game-winning RBI. 10-0 Bogeys. Victorious on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there listening. To Bogeys fathers that can't be here, happy Father's Day. To those who are here, I'm sure they had a happy Father's Day. So, final score, Bogeys 10, High Point Hushpuppies nothing. Bogeys moved to 9-6, a half game back now of the Sanford Spinners. Hushpuppies fall to 5-10. They'll be 4.5 games back of the Spinners, still early on. These teams play each other a lot. So final score, Bogeys 10, Hushpuppies nothing. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad everything worked, and we'll see you next game. Hey, sir, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'll text you later today with my information. So.
Okay, sounds good.